They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 18. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They're going to look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. So opening drive, third down, they complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, the ball should be there, and then they can do some work afterwards.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Second and 13. Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up.
Ready, go.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
When you look at this defense,
they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Slam. Watch twist. Check.
Hurt.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
but not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Rig alert. Dragon 60.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, that's earned it by their play, the psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
Forced out to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there as he gets it up to the 43. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter.
Tag, 70, Timberwolves. Hey, check that. Street.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Richardson out of the shotgun.
Eluding the pressure right. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. No gain on the play. And it'll be second down.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there.
That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Shamrocks post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
And now it's blocked. And all the defense has it. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points.
Man, it's good to see you out there, baby.
That is a play that you just do not see very often. Maybe a couple times a year, the blocked extra point return for 2.
You can't afford to give anyone a free run at the kicker. Oftentimes, it's going to bounce off his hands or chest and head the other direction.
And running with power here. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Balled at the 26, 2nd and 7.
to throw here. And Martin's got it complete. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther Street, Panther Street.
Switch, switch, switch.
Go, Reed, go.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check your heartbeat.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Mustang 19.
Thornton, the motion man right. 2nd and 1. Got a man. It's Tyquan Thornton. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
Thornton, the motion man right. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Go check. Check,
Thornton, the motion man right. Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Clark Phillips has got it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick six.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as he'll go for two. They're going to keep it on the ground. He will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. And now an audible here into something else. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. They'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
19 Lions.
Now back to throw. And this is caught by Martin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34. Now another timeout called for by the offense as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer.
19, Mike 19. Quarterback, don't get nervous, man. We ain't
70 Timberwolf.
Don't get nervous. Sit.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll set up a throw. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Switch.
19 tight, 19 tight.
19, Mike 19. Hey, pick your game up. Mike 19, Mike 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Mike 19, Mike 19. Don't get nervous.
Set, hurt.
Mike 19.
Seven Pirates.
They'll set up to throw. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
With career touchdown number 94, he ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list.
And the Thunderbirds get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for two here.
Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On first down, Richardson.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Go. Warriors 70.
Check 42's the mark. Check 42's the mark. They can't hang with us.
Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
Now it's Richardson.
Trying to lay one up deep. And this one is incomplete.
So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
And I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Hey, check that. Street.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
51 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. 1st and 10, it's Richardson.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Mustang 19.
Richardson looking to throw this. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on 2nd down.
Wide open receiver complete. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
The slot man in motion right.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Shamrocks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Now the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
First play of the drive, a 1st down run. That sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Go street. Lion.
Hand off to Spears. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Panther street. Panther street.
Here's Spears on 2nd down. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Rig alert. Rig alert. 19 Lion.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That one good for 14 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go, Rig. Go. Street. Street. Hurt. Hurt.
Check 3. Check 3. Check 31. Check 31.
Ready, go.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Street. Street.
Let's get off the field.
18 Pioneer.
Push him back. Push him back. Mike 19. Mike 19. Man out. Man out. Man out. Man out.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And it's caught. Touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Thunderbirds are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the 1st half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will shrink to 6. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Let him know.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Richardson to the air on 1st down. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Dragon 60.
Richardson working from the gun. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And a huge play that time. 44 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. Touchdown! A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Shamrocks will add to their 4th quarter lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. 2nd and 5. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together?
Right there, hurt.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Cup 19.
And before this play happens, we're going to get a timeout here. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on fourth down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. An audible here to get a new look.
Mustang 19.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Richardson looking to throw. He's going to air one out. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And Richardson yet again. Escaping the pressure right. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. 2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Shamrocks have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Go check. Go check. Dragon 60.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
2 yards still to go, third down now. Looking to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate. It was just incomplete and not intercepted.
On the ball, on the ball.
Check it back, check it back. Show it up, show it up. Shift.
They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Remember, that was fourth and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and fourth and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos.
Let's go, Heavy. Everyone, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go.
Ready, go.
He'll look to throw. He finds Smith and Jigba. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Buffalo 18. Hurt.
Defense wins championships, baby.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That is incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Okay, break.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Mike 19. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
Cup 19. Ready, hit.
Back to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
Ready,
take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
What a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the win, and both sides of the ball made big plays. But how demoralizing is it when the opposing defense can take one all the way back against you? And that was the case here. That really sparked them to victory.
So for the Dubliners,
they continue their winning ways as they run their mark to 15-1 on the year.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.